Stampers, and welcome to Laura's Stamp Pad. Today I just wanted to do a little up close and personal on the fine tip glue pen. I know I have sold so many of these because you guys love this, and in case you haven't gotten your hands on it yet, I just thought I would show you some things about this awesome stuff. So this came out in the Holiday Mini Catalog. It comes in this little bottle just like this. It is a very fine tip. So you just unscrew it, and when you pull it out, you'll notice you're actually pulling out like a needle. There's actually like a metal piece in there. I don't know how well you can see that. You can see there's a little needle in there. But that actually goes into this. So again, whenever you're putting the cap back on, you want to make sure that that needle is going in, and then you screw it back on rather than just putting the cap back on and having it go off to the side. You want to make sure that that goes back down in it, and that will keep it from getting clogged. And I haven't had a problem yet with mine getting clogged, so that is super awesome. You can see that this is a very fine tip. Like a pen comes in like what, in like an 05 and an 07? Well, this is like the smallest one, which I think is the 5. I don't know. Maybe that's a horrible example because I'm not sure which one it is. But I always like my pens to be the fatter tip because I like a nice dark writing. But this comes out like a liquid glue, so I like to use it for my sequins. The other thing that I like to use it for is these little pieces that I punch out using glimmer paper, because in many of my classes, people will always try to rip off the back of the glimmer paper because it is a very thick piece of paper, but it's actually not a sticky back, and then it's really hard to get adhesive on it because the regular snail adhesive doesn't like that shiny back, so it doesn't like to stick to it. So sometimes you can be adding like a ton of adhesive and you're missing it and it's not working and it's kind of a waste. So I would just add a little dab of this adhesive, and you can see that little bitty dot maybe. I probably should have like added color to it or something, and then you can stick it down, and it does dry clear, so if for some reason you got a little too much and it squirted out or anything like that, then you could always take that off. And then again, like with all the little sequins, just add a little dot and then set the sequin right on top of it. And I always used mini glue dots for this in the past, but I've always found that the mini glue dots would then pop through the center little dot and then it would still be tacky on top. So I don't have to worry about that anymore because I can use this fine tip glue pen, and it dries clear and it doesn't dry tacky, so you don't have to worry about that. So you can see I just added a little dot, so it's really quick, really simple. Of course, that little star I just wanted to show you came from the Itty Bitty Accents Punch Pack, which I super love. So this would actually work really well with any of these images because they are very small. So you can just add little dabs of that all over your project, and then once you're done, stick that needle back in, screw on the top, and I do store mine up and down. Like I store it sitting up rather than, you know, just thrown in a drawer. So I'm not sure if that really helps or not, but I will say that that's how I do store mine. So it works out really well. I just put it on the top of my ink pad caddy in the little trays on the top of that. So I just wanted to show you a little bit about the fine tip glue pen because you can use it for any of your detailed, delicate framelits that you have, or thinlits, or any of those whenever you're trying to get around the edges of those, like the embellished ornaments or anything like that. And of course there's always new stuff coming out that will be super handy to use the fine tip glue pen on because of their delicate pieces or little small pieces, or of course because you want to add a little bling. So there is that fine tip glue pen. And of course, if you have any questions on that, leave me a comment down below. I would love to answer those for you, or if I don't know the answer, I will find out for you for sure. So leave me a comment down below. Of course, you can always check out my blog, laurastamppad.com, to see oodles of samples and different ways that I use the fine tip glue pen, and of course use lots of other Stampin' Up! Product. So be sure to check that out. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and if there's something else you would like me to show you that you want to see the ins and outs of, then let me know in the comments down below. I'll see you next time. Happy stamping. Bye-bye.